Oh my goodness, I love talking about strategies for organizing your digital content. So if you're struggling to keep track of any of your digital content, let's go ahead and find some easy to implement strategies so that you can get organized and stay on top of all of your digital content. Hey, online business owner, welcome to the Content Systems for Growth with me, Michelle Dewey. Are you ready to let go of guilt, stress, and missed deadlines? Are you struggling to keep up with the demands of running a household, taking care of your family, and creating consistent organic content? Well, you're not alone. Juggling all the to-dos of being a mom and owning an online business can be challenging. But here's the good news. By implementing effective content systems and organization strategies, you can streamline your workflow, increase your productivity, and finally take control of your schedule. Each week, I'll explore content management systems and mindset hacks to help you rediscover your creativity, passion, and enjoyment in content creating. If you're ready to save time with systemized content marketing strategies and productivity tips, then go refill your coffee mug, pop in those earbuds, and let's tackle that pile of laundry. It's time to reclaim your time and energy while you take your business to the next level. Let's grow, friends. Do you want to know the best way to help a friend? Write a review or share this podcast. That way other brilliant business owners just like you can find the show. So let me ask, do you cringe at the thought of looking for your digital files? I think you'll agree with me when I say searching for digital files is so very frustrating and time consuming. And I don't want you to waste your valuable time searching for digital files. Instead, let's set aside some time for some easy digital content organization. Come on, really, it's gonna be so fun, I promise. What exactly is digital content? You may be wondering, or maybe not, but just in case, let's cover what digital content actually is. All in all, your digital content refers to any content available in a digital format. Easy enough, am I right? I'm guessing your mind is rattling off all the different types of digital content that you have in your coaching business or in your online business. All the files of articles, images, audio, video, and anything else you may have saved in the cloud. I think you'll agree with me when I say digital content is very valuable to your coaching business. And your digital content process needs to be one that you will actually use, because it's funny of how many coaches I've seen struggle to be able to find digital content in their coaching business, to the point that it's one of the biggest challenges that they face when it comes to their time consumption. Often they didn't anticipate how quickly their online business would actually grow, and having a good process put in place for their digital content organization wasn't even something that crossed their mind. But all of a sudden, it became a really big problem to find digital content without having to search through many poorly named files. That's why it doesn't matter if your coaching business is just getting started, having a digital content organization process really is essential. Here are some strategies for organizing digital content. These are just a few different ways that you can organize your digital content depending on your needs and preferences. Here are a few strategies that you may want to consider. Creating a filing system. One simple way to organize digital content is to create a folder structure on your computer. You can create folders for different categories or projects and store your digital content in the appropriate folders. Using tagging or labeling. So tagging or labeling your digital content can make it so much easier to access later. For example, you might want to tag a photo with a relevant keyword, such as podcast episode and the number, or client reference, so that you can find it when you actually search for those terms. Using a cloud storage. Okay, friend, this has to happen. Cloud storage services such as Google Drive, Dropbox, and OneDrive, well, they allow you to store and organize your digital content in the cloud, which means that you can access it from any device with an internet connection. So that means when you're out running around, you can pull up anything you need from your storage system. Using a note-taking app. Note-taking apps such as Evernote, OneNote, and Notion allows you to organize and create your notes in one central location. So you can organize your notes, your list, and any other digital content in one single place. This app often includes features such as tagging, searching, and the ability to attach files and links to your notes. Using a task management or project management system such as Asana to keep track of digital files as they're related to your projects, because you can simply put a link in that task to that file from your project management system, no matter which one you use. Let's cover some tips for how you would actually organize your digital content. I want you to create a folder structure. So create a hierarchy of folders to organize your files. So for example, you can create a lead generation folder for all your lead magnets, blog posts, and podcasts, and then create different subfolders for all those different documents or media within that main folder. Let me just give you an example of a lead generation folder structure. So you would have at the top your lead generation, and underneath that folder, you're going to have lead magnets, your core content, such as your blog post and your podcast, and then you want to have a folder for each post or episode. Your social media, content planning, website, any advertising, and testimonials. Number 2, I want you to make sure you're using descriptive and consistent file names. Make sure your file names accurately represent the content of your file. This will make it so much easier to find specific files when you need them. Here's just an example of a naming system that you could use in your business. Take it or leave it, but just a suggestion. For your podcast, then you could have EP001 and the keyword. What is the keyword of that topic or that episode for your podcast? Core content. That would be CC, your year, the week, and the keyword. This is actually the name that I use for my weekly core content. CC is the core content. 23 equals the year it's published. 01 would be the week in the year that it was published. 01, week 20, week 52, however it would be. And the keyword, this is the target keyword for the post. And you want to use tags or labels. Use tags or labels to label your files with keywords or categories. And this is going to make it much easier to search for and find specific files later on. I label things like this. LG is my lead generation. CC, of course, is my core content. Just talked about that one. If you have a YouTube channel, maybe you want to have YT for your YouTube content. And CP can be for all of your content plans. I want you to make sure that you're regularly reviewing and cleaning up your content. You want to review your digital content and delete any unnecessary or outdated files. This will help you keep all of your digital space organized and reduce that digital clutter. Bleh. I don't know about you, but I hate digital clutter. You'll want to schedule this annually. You can schedule it a couple times a year. It's completely up to you, however it works best. If you like to do spring cleaning, then do it then. At the end of the year, you want to start out fresh, do it at the end of the year. Whenever, just make sure you're actually scheduling that time in your calendar or in your project management system so that you make sure that it actually gets done. Using cloud storage. I know I've talked about this already. Consider using cloud storage to store and access your digital content. This will allow you to access your files from any device and make sharing your files easier. Cloud storage is like Dropbox, Google Drive, or OneDrive. And using file synchronization tools like Dropbox, Google Drive, or OneDrive can help you keep your files organized across all your devices. And these tools automatically sync your files across all the devices so you can access the latest version of your files no matter where you are. And I just have one quick side note or tip for you. If passwords are another headache in your business, use a password management software like LastPass to secure access to your digital content and easily share passwords with your team members. And then you're no longer going to have to be resetting all of those passwords because you lost them. I know I had one client in the past that struggled with passwords. Like, it was her nemesis. Anytime you asked her for a password, she's, oh, please, no. And so we actually set her up on LastPass. So we had all of her passwords in one central location that she was easily able to share with her team. And if you need any help with your organization or setting up things, I encourage you to set up a mini session with me and we can figure out the areas or holes in your business that you need to set up and organize. I know that was a lot to take in, but bear with me. This could be broken down into multiple chunks at a time, or you can outsource it if you prefer to do it that way and you have the means. But the digital files, they're the backbone to your online business, and a good digital content process is necessary for the sanity of your team.
Yay! Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you found this episode valuable and learned some actionable tips that you can implement in your business so that you can feel accomplished and less stressed. If you enjoyed this show, please take a quick minute to share this with your business bestie, subscribe, and leave a review. It helps me reach more business owners just like you. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future episodes, please reach out to me on my website. I've created a form just for you. Remember, with the right system and mindset, you can achieve the success your heart desires. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to chatting with you next time. I appreciate you and I hope you have a wonderful week. And don't forget, let's grow, friends.